You always want the best for your kids, and you want to make sure they go into the world well prepared, and you want to make sure that they are well educated and have a zest for learning. And as parents, you want the best for them. You want them to be happy, healthy, and well-adjusted kids.
When most of us think about school, we're really thinking about our own experience growing up. But school today is a far cry from school as I knew it or as most adults knew it. The expectations are higher. The stakes are higher. When kids graduate today, they won't be competing with kids from Waconia or Eden Prairie. They'll be competing with kids from Ireland and Singapore. It's a global economy. We have to prepare students in multiple ways. Students need an assortment of technology experiences to be ready to be contributing citizens of the 21st century. Technology is as natural as breathing to today's students. It's a part of every detail of their lives. And so, our teachers increasingly rely on technology to engage students in learning. Technology doesn't replace good teaching. It enhances good teaching. When we use technology, we're making the lesson more relevant to the student. Why would we use something less than 21st century tools to prepare students for the competition of a global economy? Technology is so important to today's curriculum. We need to do whatever we can to keep it up to date and available. If we fall down on that expectation, I think we change the trajectory of success for our students, and that's a real concern.
10 years ago, I don't think many of us thought much about Twitter, Facebook, Google, broadband, Wi-Fi, that kind of thing. And just going forward, the kids are going to be immersed in this world. And 10 years from now, technology is going to be even more important than it is today.
We grew up with doing math, pencil and paper. So nobody started from that standpoint and said, here's crayons, here's paper, here's pencil, here's paper. We were just learning to use the tools that we needed to use. The minute that something is introduced, they're learning how to interface that technology so it's not that scary thing in the corner.
The children in class today need to be more than capable to manage the technology that's before them, because what they're going to be using when they're in high school or what they're going to be using when they are in the job market doesn't exist yet. So they're going to need a foundation or a basis on which to build, and I think those are the tools that we should put in their hands today.
I trust our educators and I trust our school district to give our kids the best education. And moving forward, I feel really strongly that we need to embrace technology as more of that good stuff that they're doing for our kids.
I believe that I am the public school system. I believe that everybody in the community is the public school system. The role and responsibility, I want to own that role and responsibility. I want to make sure that the children coming through in the educational system have what they need to be successful in the world.
The proposal in front of the community is respectful of today's economy. The proposal itself is intended to sustain and make modest gains in technology for the district. The proposal is an investment of $1.98 million per year for 10 years. There are 5 categories of expenditures there: classroom technology, student devices, teacher devices, course content specific, and infrastructure. What will the proposal cost? Residents can go to the school district website and use the tax calculator to find out the cost of the tax increase on their home and/or their business. How does our district compare to neighboring school districts? We currently contribute less on a per-student basis than our neighboring districts. This levy would provide us with an additional $220 per pupil unit to ensure that technology is present in our classrooms.
We live in a state with open enrollment, and districts around us are moving forward with their technology, and I think it's important for us to realize that we're in a competitive environment with our school district, and we need to keep up with the other school districts or move beyond them.
It's not that what we are teaching is truly changing, it's how we are teaching or how we are presenting it, how the children are practicing it, what we're putting in their hands so they can produce their final product.
There's children everywhere learning at the same time, real time right now, and we have to give our children the tools to be able to compete in that ever-changing world market.
We're not just investing in tools, hardware, software. What we're doing, we're investing in the future of our children. What we need to guarantee is that each child across our district has access to the same level and same quality of technology in their schools. These kids will be the leaders in our community and in the world.
All of us in the community want what's best for kids. The district is committed to giving our programs the strength they need to ensure students are properly prepared for their future. There is never a good time to ask residents to increase their taxes. However, there are times when the needs of our students compel us to ask for additional local support. This is one of those times. We need the community's help to meet the community's expectations. It's a choice we've placed in the community's hands. Please remember to vote on November 8th.